Hello, people. It's Poet. And today I thought, why not look at some other worlds? There are apparently already some really good world seeds out there. So this one is one that was in the. I found these in the forums. I think they were actually all posted by the same guy, and I didn't look up his name, unfortunately, but this world seed is just called World Seed. And if you start it, apparently it's going to be really good. We're waiting here. It's loading. Here we are. This is wild. It starts us in the mountains. Now, I hate to say I'm blown away again, but even this blue, even the blue type of dirt. But look at how the graphics look. I'm just constantly blown away by how the graphics are. And let's see if I can. Frozen rock. That's what these all must be. Yeah, totally. Frozen rock. Okay, so let's go and explore this realm. And let me set something straight right from the very beginning, because, like I said, this game is going to be compared to Minecraft and all those kinds of other voxel type games and stuff. You can't compare it. You just cannot. You can try. You can say, "Oh, this is similar," but this game in general, what they want is a very clean interface. They want it very, very open view. Like the fact that you can't see my hand, I don't really see that changing. They want it to be like as open and they don't want anything on the screen too much, as far as like HUD, player health, and all that kind of stuff. That's from what I understand. They want it very, very minimal. So I thought that this seed was kind of cool, simply because it shows us this giant, expansive mountain right from the very beginning that we can kind of dive into, just to show you like the huge generation possibilities of this game. Very, very, very cool. There are, of course, quite a bit of the terrain generation isn't working yet, and that's another point I want to make, is that, and I thought that I had stressed it enough in the last episode at the beginning and stuff, but this is very, very, very early alpha, which means this game shouldn't even be in the public's hands right now, if I'm to be honest. I mean, the fact that it is incredible, but it's not even really supposed to be in our hands just yet, and yet here we are playing this kind of a game, so pretty cool. Alright, so there you can see two different types of biomes. Some kind of a grassy spruce area, the normal treat area that we started in, and of course the mountains. The transition between the different areas isn't very smooth yet, but still, it's getting there. It's getting there. Okay, let's just drop down. Very, very nice looking flowers. Nice looking trees. Everything looks very, very nice. Now, that's this world seed. The world seed is called World Seed, and you get these nice big mountains right from the get-go. So let's go new game. Let's do a new one, and this one, I'll just call it Buzz, because the world seed we're going to be using is the Electric Company. The Electric Company, I don't know, is that I think that's a band or something, as opposed to just being like, oh, I support the city infrastructure. No, this is a world seed that the same guy who found the first one made, the Electric Company. If I hit start, right away, the thing about this one is that we're very close to different types of biomes that I kind of want to check out. Let's get out of the... You can hear the leaves blowing, the trees. It's a huge tree. Right here you got nice big plains biome. Very nice. And not too far away you've got this desert biome that is also in the game. Of course, these these generations are all random, same as like the Minecraft type. So when you make your seed, your random seed, you don't know what you're gonna find. So it's kind of interesting that the electric company spawns you right next to a nice plains, forest, and this interesting deserty type area with these palm trees. Very nice. And I love the way that the graphics look, in that they almost have like a almost cell shaded kind of look to them. Hey, a coconut. Don't mind if I do. Just make coconuts everywhere in the world. I've got a lovely bunch of them. And oh, here's where the geysers are naturally, I guess. Also very cool. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, you make your noise. So this is the desert type of expanse, and the biomes just go on for quite a ways, about as big as a Minecraft one, maybe a little bit bigger. But the big questions, of course, are, well, what's the point of this game? What can you do in this game? And at this point in the game, not a whole lot. You can build. Of course, you can always build. You can go into your inventory, select the blocks you want, and start building some stuff. I've seen some screenshots of different things that people have made, and it's just absolutely incredible. Some of the stuff, some of the little houses and stuff that people have made. I don't think I have that much talent, but I could always try to build something. Let's see. I never put down a workbench the last time, did I? Oops. There we go. Okay, let's put one down. Let's see what it looks like up close. And can I not? How do I switch between the? I don't know how to switch between the items yet. Oh, just like that. But my mouse, it's kind of weird how it. I'm like scrolling and stuff, and it. You can see the thing flickering like I'm scrolling. It's not working too well. So let's go like this. Get out of my life. There we go. Ooh. So you click and it spins the item. That's kind of a neat thing. You've got many different angles that you can put it at. Like so. Ooh. I'll just get that out of the bar. Very neat that the items themselves generate the noise. See if I get close to it. Very neat. That leads to some pretty cool ambience inside of the, like if you were to find this inside of a cave or a dungeon or something. Okay, but here's the workbench. The good old crafting table. I love the fact that it has a little hammer and kind of like a pickaxe on the side. It's very cool. Just some random stuff on top of it. Of course, a cup of what looks like grape juice. Love it all. That's how it should be. That's how it is. A little bit nicer than the crafting table we're all used to. So what else do we have we can play around with? Okay, so you got things like this, and I've actually seen in other people's Let's Plays that when they're cutting down trees and stuff, or if they're gonna break rocks, they'll pull this item out just to make it look a little bit more authentic. I don't know if that's completely necessary. You can also place them down apparently, if you're creative. But to like get rid of trees and stuff like that, they'll pull out the sword or the axe or something like that. I think that's kind of a neat idea. What is this thing? What is this thing? Huh? Huh? What the? A gourd? That's a weird purple gourd. That is so weird. Huh. Okay, what else we got? What else we got? We're gonna look. There's that thing. Kind of want to see what that's like. Oh, it's tiny. I was expecting it to be a little bit bigger. Okay, what else? I can put trees down. Palm trees, different types of coconut. Dead wood. Green rocks. Those glowing mushrooms. Of course, the amount of items you have is going to increase. This is just the alpha version. And one of the first comments that I see a lot of is that these torches don't give off a lot of light. Now that it's getting a little bit darker, you can see exactly what I mean. If I were to want to brighten up this whole area, and especially from like a recording standpoint, because people who record, like me, we need light, or you guys can't see. So I would have to I'd have to basically place them about that far apart from each other in order for there to be an adequate amount of light. They would all have to be kind of like that. And then maybe like this. And like that. And like that. Like that now is a nice amount of light. If I were to do like one here, and then one here, and then one here, the light could be better. In order to get this brightness, the amount of torches you need is a ridiculous amount. So, although this is better than nothing, it's kind of crazy. And the smoke might be a little bit much, might be a little bit too thick. The brightness level should definitely be better, or hopefully they'll have different items. This is kind of my suggestion, would be to have different types of lighting elements, better types of torches, maybe lantern possibility, you know, that kind of thing. Of course, you have all the different types of ore. My personal favorite, the gold ore, which we can place. Say we'll do it in the light like that. Oh, weird shading glitch. If we place it down, that still looks good. Very nice. And again, following the same graphical elements they do elsewhere. And we got sandstone, clay, pine bark, maple bark. Oh, cool. Mossy cobblestone in the dungeons of yore. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm just going to clear out this area here. Don't mind me. Okay, and I'm just going to fill it up with this mossy cobble. Very cool. I love the way that that looks. Oh man, do I ever love the way that it looks. I can already see it now. TUG texture pack, anybody, for Minecraft? Yeah, I hope so, because that looks just awesome. The one thing that I really think they did right was the blending of the blocks. See, I just placed that one down, and it blends the grass. Not so much there, kind of on the side, but there's a better example. It blends the grass with the cobblestone. Look at that. The blending feature is so much better. So much better. There we go. That's looking better as I do it down on the same level. Like, notice how... Okay, just get rid of all that. Okay, and then like this. Even though that looks pretty good too. There we go. So there's a good example of different types of blocks kind of mingling in together. So you can see, like, the grass blends in nicely with the stone. That's going to lead to some very cool design elements, I think. Alter, you're too noisy. Get rid of that. Alright, so the crafting element, it does take a lot of getting used to in this, I find. But once you get the hang of it, gray bricks. Once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. What does this look like? Oh, very nice. That's one of my favorite kinds of blocks. Very cool. It's a gray brick element, and of course on the sides you can see the grass is kind of trying to blend in with the brick. Okay, and let's look at another one. Just one more, obsidian. A lot of people's favorites in the other game that we shall not be naming. Okay, let's look at this. Good old purple obsidian. Looks nice. Again, very nice. And how it blends in, also very nice. I don't know if it should really blend in that well with like a brick, but it does, and I still like it. So I think for now, that's going to be my second look at the game. Just looking at the crafting tables, the different types of blocks and how they blend. The complaint about the lighting not being strong enough, because look at all these torches. Craziness. And showing you some of the new biomes, like the desert and the mountains and the meadows and the forest and all that kind of stuff. So until next time, definitely like this video. It does help the video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and do all those other awesome things that you people do. We'll be seeing you in the Untitled Game. Bye-bye!